Hey everybody, we're actually here at Ubisoft Forward, and we just got out of seeing Star Wars Outlaws. I've got my buddy Steve Ignari here. Oh shoot,
no.
We're in trouble. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, thanks. Yeah. What was it? Where, the Rebel scum. Where are they? I think they went that way. I think. Yeah. I love that. That's so perfect.
Ubisoft Forward.
I love it. Yeah. So we just got out of playing Star Wars Outlaws, the demo that they have here. So Steve, what are your thoughts playing it?
I had a lot of fun with it. We got 3 vertical slices, 3 individual demos. I think they all did an individual job of showcasing the game, whether it's the platforming sections, the stealth sections, more of a combat-focused section. I think it was a well-rounded look at the game that's coming out in 2 months.
I know, right? It's like it is extremely well polished, and so it definitely looks like it will be ready on August 30th when that comes out. But yeah, I really liked it. It kind of had that. We were just saying that it had like that Uncharted vibe to it. So if you really like the traversal, the combat, and you need like an additional space sort of combat as well, like it actually works really quite well.
Yeah, it's awesome. It kind of nails everything that I want out of a third-person action adventure game.
Yes.
It's got those big tentpole, bombastic blockbuster moments that you want from Uncharted, but then it's also got a little bit of Starfield in there where you're jumping into your ship, you're taking off, you're in those dogfights.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And then, even like the more, when you're in gunfights, it kind of feels like The Division. You know that this is a massive product. When you get into those gunfights and the recoil, it's slightly jarring. And it's like you're hitting one shot, missing the other, but it feels satisfying nonetheless.
Oh, totally, yeah. And then having to be able to switch, like you can switch back and forth between your regular blaster or also like an ion blaster, which kind of like helps with like droids or anything that has like shields to be able to take them down.
You can electrocute enemies as well,
yes,
which is
you can. I tried.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. And then obviously there's a bunch of stuff you can even blow up to be able to take out a bunch of guys at once. But what's really cool too is you can even do it stealth if you wanted to. So your companion is Nyx, and basically you can hit a button when there's an icon above their head, and basically you have Nyx sort of like stun them, and you can sneak up on them and basically take them out in one go. But then they also have like basically a stun option on your blaster that essentially can also like just take someone out in one hit.
Yeah.
It takes a while to recharge, but essentially it can help out in those situations where you kind of need to sort of take someone out really quickly. But yeah, no, I felt great accessibility wise. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I want to hear all about your thoughts on accessibility.
Accessibility, in this, I will say, in this demo, they didn't have everything that they will have in the final game. For instance, audio descriptions wasn't available in the demo, but it will be in the final game. I was able to utilize high contrast mode, which is really great. Basically allows you to have multiple different configuration options, including being able to customize each color for your friends, allies, enemies, or interactable objects into any color that you want, instead of just the presets, which has been done before. The controls basically are really simplified and also really easy to be able to use. I found that options for text size. I did find that there was a few little moments where the text size wasn't large enough for me, but hopefully that might be updated in the final version, or there will be an option in the final version for it to be. So, so basically I loved it. Definitely is going to be one of the more accessible Ubisoft games. To date, they just always keep improving. They always keep getting better, and the fact that it's good. Like we got a really cool game, and it's set in Star Wars.
Hi, Steven, Future Editing here. I wanted to be able to give a little bit more of an update on the accessibility, based after thinking about it a little bit more after playing it at Summer Game Fest. There was one thing that I did find that I hope will actually be able to change in the final version. The interact button that is in the game in the demo that I played is using the R3 button. When you push down on R3, it'll allow you to pick up items, interact with objects, and interact with doors and computer terminals. And I found that I think that might be a bit of an issue for those with motor disabilities, mostly because having to be able to click down that R3 button is going to be a challenge. Unless you have a controller that has a back pedal where you can be able to remap the controls to that, like R3 to that back pedal, that'd be great. But I would love it if they could have a different option for the interact button instead of just R3, because that is definitely going to be a bit of an issue. For deaf and hard hearing players, there is obviously the subtitles and captions that Ubisoft is known for and have been improving on for years now with their games. All that suite of options is going to be available here. Wasn't all fully available in the demo I had, but looking at the list of what's going to be available off of the Ubisoft website, it looks like we're definitely not going to be missing out on any subtitle or captioning options that we come to expect from Ubisoft. So
I know.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts, I thought it hit all the checkboxes that I want out of a Star Wars game. It felt large. It felt original and new and fresh. Like, it felt, there's familiar little notes there, but it's not caked in nostalgia. It feels like, hey, we're going to do something. We're going to introduce you to a brand new character, with a lovable sidekick, Nix. If anything happens to my boy Nix, I'm gonna be very upset. So please don't do that to me.
Same with like him and BD1. Like you come after my boys, like you're gonna have some trouble.
That's right. Yeah. But otherwise, I think they're really onto something special. I believe in the team at Massive. I've always loved their games.
Yeah.
So for them to approach Star Wars with something new and fresh, I'm on board.
Exactly. I actually kind of also like as well. I know that our friend Riley basically says it's like Grand Theft Auto in space, but it kind of, in a sense, sort of works because I love that you can be able to. Like, there are different criminal factions within the galaxy that obviously, the Hutts are probably the most famous one, Crimson Dawn, and you can be able to like interact, like you can sort of like do favors or do jobs for each one, but also like builds reputation for one, that maybe sort of ruins your reputation for the other. I think that's going to be a really cool dynamic. I'd love to be able to see how that sort of choice kind of comes into play.
Exactly. I want to see, like, if I go with the Pikes, for instance, what's that going to do for a future quest or mission with Crimson Dawn? Are they going to like block me out at a certain point? Am I going to be flying in space and then all of a sudden, there's a barrage of ships coming after me? I think that's really cool.
I think so too. Like, it's going to be interesting to see like how that affects like the story and how that affects the ending of it all. So I'm really curious to see how it's going to go.
Now, one thing I want to know about your thoughts as well. We only got like a small taste at the speed.
Yes, I own the same. Yeah.
It left me wanting more, I will say.
Yeah.
We got like the smallest tease in our demo, and then it just kind of cuts to black, and I was like, oh, I would have loved to just cruise into the sunset.
Just like, 2 minutes more, right? Like just a little bit more, just to kind of
one jump with it.
Yeah, and that would have been a perfect way to be able to end that demo, but no, it was.
That's my only qualm or gripe about it, is that I didn't get to get the full experience of the speed bike, but otherwise, really, really impressed by what I've seen.
Yeah.
What I've seen today.
Same. Yeah. So make sure to check it out August 30th, and we'll.
Along with the Empire again.
Yes. Yeah. Empire's great. We love the Empire here.
For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Yeah.